Hello, 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 and welcome to another ASMR Let's Play. Tonight we are finally back in No Man's Sky, and I just realized that the last video that we made on No Man's Sky was 3 months ago. So, yeah, I had no idea, but that makes sense, because I did take a really long break at one point from making videos. 1 second, gotta adjust my pop filter. I think we're good now. So, we are going to be doing another No Man's Sky video where we go to a new system. We'll try to go to another blue solar system, because I think that's like the most advanced. Maybe, I don't know. It's like the final kind of star system you can find. So I don't know. I associate that with being the most exotic, if that makes sense. So, this is the Gaduishi Dorid system. This was what we did in the last video. Our favorites were Nuclea B1 and Hios XI. I'm not going to check on them. I'm just going to leave it for that last video. But before we start going into another system, freighter warp drive is insufficient for current system. Uh-oh. Oh, so I have to go out. I see. Okay, fine. In that case, let's go to a nearby, like, yellow star system. This should be fine. If you guys are unfamiliar, every time we do a new video, we have to summon the freighter and check on our expedition, our latest expedition. There is my very evil-looking capital ship. How are all my ships doing? Okay, looks to be good. Seem to be in good tip-top shape. Jesus, that's loud. I had to back up from my mic because that was so loud. Okay, we have made it. Did I ever name my freighter? Wait a minute. No, I never named it. Hold on, I could have sworn. Okay, I almost forgot. 2 months ago, we got a comment from Abysmith the Dev, and they said, "Love the No Man's Sky content. The freighter looks like a boat, almost like a rowboat or a ship. Maybe name it something after a boat, like the Flying Dutchman or the Traveler rowboat." I can't believe I almost forgot. I mean, I guess I can believe it because it's been months since I made the last video, but, yeah, I remember that someone left a comment, suggesting what we name the freighter, because I, had realized in the last video that we never named it, since I first got it. So, we're gonna do exactly that, based on that amazing comment. I love comments that basically, like, prove to me that they've watched it. Like, if I ask a question and I ask someone to answer it, then they answer. I love that. So I really appreciate this comment. Let's name it the Flying. Maybe not flying, because freighters, they're in space. Maybe we can do a play on words. And instead name it the Floating Dutchman. I think that might be good. I'm trying to think of any alternatives other than floating. But I think for now, we'll leave it at that. So, huge shout out to Abysmith, the dev, for that awesome comment. I'm so glad I remembered that comment existed. I'm pretty sure I thought of it because, this must have been the exact same point that I had thought about asking that question in the last video, if that makes sense. Anyway, we've made it to the debrief, so let's debrief our commander. Seems to be that they didn't get in much trouble, so that's good. They covered 3,598 light years. They got 7 Viking daggers. Ground crew attacked by swarm of flesh-eating insects. Okay. But they got like a third of a milli. Then they got a quarter milli from investing in synthetic organ factories. Okay, then they breached a planetary pirate base. Nice. They made another quarter milli, disputing with neighboring systems, or disputing with authorities. They got 7 enriched carbon. That's nice. They got almost 400,000 units, and then another quarter million. Purchase supplies in the Yangji system. Supply merchant mentioned low price chromatic metal supplies on planet Dukat. Purchased heavily. Nice. 358,000. Then 349,000 after they purchased several thousand of seeds. Large seed surplus. We got a storage augmentation. Got 3 hot ice. That's awesome. Got 8 Gravitino balls, 8 vortex cubes, and then they returned home. And they were largely unharmed. That is fantastic. Can I implement the storage thing or nah? I don't think I can. That's okay. Let's talk to you, Navigator Etsis, and view a potential expedition. Now, usually I want to do like the largest or the longest expedition. So we've got a voyage of discovery, and it is a difficulty rating of 3 stars. So let's deploy you, and you. What does that make it? Uh-oh, I don't even have the fuel for that. Yikes. Alright, let's do some crafting. I feel like I have some things to sell that I forgot to sell after I made the last video. That's okay. Looking to make some fuel. How do you make it? Let me just make sure I know what I'm doing. Dihydrogen and tritium. Dihydrogen, I do have 280 of. And tritium, I should have, like, a lot right now. Right? That's this. Yeah. Alright, cool. So let's just craft one of those. And then another one. And then another one. Okay, I am now out of dihydrogen. Oh, that's not dihydrogen. That's deuterium. That's what we're looking for. Dihydrogen is found in the form of large blue crystals. It's a key component of Starship launch fuel. Okay. So, I don't think we can craft dihydrogen. I think we can only buy it or harvest it. So, first of all, let's send them on their way on the expedition. It is called To Sail into the Starry Firmament. Okay. Let's put you on. Let's put you on. Let's put you on. And then it would be nice to put another combat one on just to be safe. We have plenty of fuel, so I'm sure we can afford it. It'll be 600 tons. I think I literally just made that. Alright. So we have one exploration ship or frigate and 3 combat ones. I don't think we even have an upgrade. Yeah, we don't have any upgrades for this expedition. So, good luck, you guys. Hopefully, someone will return with a S-class rating. That's gonna take 21 hours to do, which is crazy. I feel like I've already tried this before, but I want to know if there is a like a market somewhere in here. I think it may be impossible to build one, either because there's one already in here, or there is, or you can't at all put it in here. I don't think so. We've got the storage container here, of which we can already access, but I don't think I need to take anything. Wait, no, this is... Oh, this is the storage container that's, like, shared between... I don't know. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. What does matter is that the expedition has been sent, and I'm ready to go. Going back into the leisure, and we're launching. It's good to be back in No Man's Sky. I'm very excited to see more with No Man's Sky. Of course, I only play this game, you know, whenever I want to make a video on it. It's been a while since I played it on my own. Let's recharge all of this stuff. Pulse engine. Everything's recharged and we're good to go. Let us consult the galaxy map. Let's go to a purple, like blue system. How about this one? Ompain-Oug. That's pretty easy to say. How many planets is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, and I think a moon. So that's 5 planetary bodies. Hopefully nobody has been here before. And hopefully my eyes are not deceiving me. And this is a blue system. Let us see. Euclid Galaxy First Contact. We are in the Ompain-Oug system. I love that name. Let's consult this. Yes. Okay, cool. So, this is a blue system. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 celestial bodies to visit. The first one is going to be this one, named Totle. It is a high-temperature planet. It's got selenium, activated indium, phosphorus, and magnetized ferrite. Of course, while we're on every single one of these planets, we're gonna try to do at least one thing. Just like try to find like an abandoned like base, or I don't know, like underground cache, or what are they called? Technology modules. But our goal with being here is to observe the planet, just get a good idea of how much we like it, and then we're gonna rate it on how much we like it, how much I like it on a scale 0 to 5 stars, and we can do half stars as well. Alright, so far, I think this is a fairly boring planet, unfortunately. It is very orange and red. However, it is not like that at all anymore. Whoa. Whoa. My frames just dipped significantly. Oh, this is like a trading station. Alright, cool. Actually, let's park our ship right here. Because when we do that, we don't have to worry about using Starship launch fuel. So, we get to save a little bit. Wow. The weather is combustible dust. Interesting. Okay, what is this? Local information repository. What are you? Print chart. Nah, I'm good. I'm looking for this. I'm looking for you. Uh-oh, we're getting a weather warning. Wall of flame. Actually, while we're here, let's go into photo mode and just look around. So, another rule that I have opposed, or is that the word I'm looking for? I've imposed. One rule that I've imposed on myself is when we're looking at a planet, we have to look at it in its most neutral environment, basically. So the sun of the system cannot be at sunset because it makes things look very pretty. Okay? This looks very pretty, but we cannot judge it based off of that because then everything would be a 5 out of 5. This is what we're rocking with. The colors are not very vibrant. You know, you've got some reds and you got some, oranges and yellows, but it's not that pretty. It only becomes pretty when there's a sunset. So, we will often look at what it looks like at sunset, and this does look quite pretty, but we should more so judge it based off of how this looks. And I'm gonna be honest, it does not look that great. Anyway, we have extreme storm stuff happening. I'm gonna try to buy some dihydrogen if that's possible. And it is not. Can't do that here. But I'll buy a few of these. Don't mind if I do. Yeah. And we're ready to go. Because now it's just storming, and we're not going to be able to get a good look at this area whatsoever. We'll do a little bit of browsing though. Yeah, we're just getting a bunch of clouds in our face, just constantly. So, yeah. Any, features with this planet? I mean, you've got, your plateaus, you've got some vegetation, but nothing very interesting, I gotta say. So, I think it's time for us. What are these? Okay, they got shock crystals, electrifying crystals. That's pretty cool, but not enough to save this planet. So we're gonna fly out of the atmosphere and give Totle a, let's see. I honestly think it was pretty boring. So, alright. 1.5 out of 5 right out the gates, unfortunately. And we got 10 nanites for that. Awesome. Unfortunate to start off. And I can't really be very forgiving. You know what I mean? If I find something boring, I have to say it. I have to say that I think it's boring. Because sometimes you will get something that looks really cool. And it's just that, the contrast is just that great. Also, if I was genuinely bored of a certain planet, if a planet, like, did not look good at all, and I did not enjoy being on it aesthetically, then that's not my fault. I wouldn't think. I genuinely hope that in the future of No Man's Sky, you know, when we get to, like, Worlds Part 3, it really does more of a revamp to the planets, makes it look even crazier and cooler. This one, what's the name of this? Oh, it won't tell me because I haven't landed. This one is kind of like mystical. Those are the vibes that I'm getting from this. We've got very sharp pillars and mountains, extremely steep, just protruding from the crust. And it's very mountainous, everything. There's hardly a spot that's like a vast landscape. And I like that. Or like a flat landscape, I should say. And you know, I like that. Also, I'm pretty sure this place is prone to comets. So there is an atmosphere, right? Yeah, I think there's some plants here that give some kind of atmosphere for comets to burn in. But that's definitely a plus for this planet. Tell you what, I am going to land right over here. We're just gonna get a good look, as well as get the name of this planet. Nemoth 5. So we've picked a spot where we're pretty much surrounded by all of these very sharp pillars. And it is vast out here. So, you know, when in Rome, take a look at photo mode. Let's see what it looks like when we move the sun around. We don't get like a sunset, because there's not much of an atmosphere, but I do think there's a little bit of one, considering, yeah, I think there's just a very, very thin layer that we are working with here, which is why the gravity is so low and why we can see the stars in, you know, beyond this galaxy, or beyond this system, I should say. Okay, this is what it looks like at nighttime. And it does look very... It is very mystical, I feel. Let's see what 12 o'clock looks like. I will say, the mountains, and I think there's a lot of variation, a lot of variety. What did I say? Variety. colors of the landscape. You know, you've got greens, then you've got like deep reds in the mountains. With like blues everywhere as well. And of course, it's just blanketed by a bunch of white snow. Pretty sure that's snow at the very least. Anyway, I'm gonna line up a thumbnail potentially. I like the way that my guy is posed. So maybe something like that could be pretty cool. Maybe something like that. How do I change the height? That's not bad. This is one of my favorite things to do in these videos, is lining up a good thumbnail. I think we may have it. Oh wait, no, we don't. We don't have it. That looks pretty good. We could just get like a front on or something off to the side. You know, you gotta pay attention to your rule of thirds. Come on, guys. Let's try a 12 o'clock. Not bad. Let's try something like that. That lights them. Maybe something like that. Oh yeah, that puts a lot of attention on our character. And maybe something with the ship in the background. Oh, that's pretty nice. Let's get a little closer. Let's get a little closer, even. Maybe let's put the sun here instead. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. Alright, I'm into it. Hopefully we find something even better than this. But I do like this area. Of course, while we're here, I'd like to grab, where were they? Yeah, the dihydrogen crystals. That'd be nice. Because we are not going to have enough for the next expedition that we send out at the beginning of the next video. So I have to make sure I'm looking after future me, you know? So let's try down here as well. It's a bit steep. Yeah, let's not do that. I do like the low gravity of this planet because, you know, we can just infinitely stay flying. Doesn't take that much power and fuel to keep us up. Oh, there's more dihydrogen here. Fantastic. Of course, we also always need ferrite dust, considering they're like the building blocks of buildings and many structures. What was in this? Sodium. That's pretty cool. Alright, I think we've got enough from here. Let's think about what we're going to rate it. Nemoth 5. Honestly, I think it was better because a 2.5 star rating would basically entail that the planet's like negatives and positives are the same like magnitude. Like they kind of balance each other out and cancel out. That's what a 2.5 out of 5 stars would be for me. So I think it was overall positive, you know what I mean? I don't think I should give this a 4. I like the slight whimsical nature of it. But it's not like overpowering or anything. I don't have that feeling of, wow, I really, really, really like this. So I'm going to wasn't anything like super awesome about it. It just, the vibes were right. The vibes were cool. And I respect that. So that is what we're working with. What's going on here? I think it's just a big conglomerate of starships and frigates and freighters, of which I don't need to take part in. So let's move on. I think that planet has not been discovered. Oh, something of interest, huh? A derelict freighter. Okay. Every time I have seen a derelict freighter, there has been nothing of value that I could find. But this time, I am gonna try to find something. I wouldn't know where I need to go. Is it this? Is this what I need? No. Because if they show you this, that means there's something that can be like collected, right? That's what I'm looking for, like a ship upgrade or module or something. Oh Jesus, that was a mistake. Okay, we're good. We're fine. But I mean, yeah, I don't know what to do. Okay, I mean, a very quick internet search told me that I can shoot some things. Oh, like this. I can shoot that to get something from it. Like a bunch of gold. Was that it? Ah, shit. Well, it wouldn't be a very fulfilling No Man's Sky video if it weren't for a dogfight. It's basically like a mandatory thing at this point that I have to have a dogfight. Alright. Simple. Let me get a lock on. Come on. We're getting there. Wait, somebody's helping me. Really? That's cool. Okay, what else? Who else? This guy. Alright. And I think nope, we missed. He's too quick. Come on. There we go. Is that it? I really hope that's it. Yeah, that's it. Cool. Awesome. We're gone. No, wait. Hold on. Which planet did I already... Okay, that's Totla. So... That's the one with a moon. Therefore, I'm going to this one. Glask Minor. This is a toxic planet. It's got fungal mold. It's got indium. It's got ammonia. It's got cobalt and high sentinel activity. Great, another object of interest. Oh, hey dude. What's up? This guy wants to trade stuff with me. Hopefully he's got a surplus. Oh wait, nope, never mind. He just wants me to repair his ship. See ya. We've got increased standing with the Vy'keen, and we got some nanites from it, so you win some. Anyway, 40 seconds away from Glask Minor. This also has rings. Oh my god. Somebody else wants to talk to me. What do you want? What do you want? Okay, fine. This guy wants to trade. Well, let's... Oh, forgot that we had... we got a cursor to use. Well, let's sell... we don't need to sell those. We should probably place those in a base. We still have a salvaged frigate module. Is there anything that I need to sell? Or that I should sell? This guy's getting really close to me. Real close to my cockpit, buddy. Okay, I don't think there's anything I really need to sell. I've got a ton of pirate transponders. A unique ID transponder ripped from the internal signal array of an outlaw starship. Turn it over to an envoy of the Mercenaries Guild to collect any associated bounties. I'm just gonna sell those. Got like a lot of money. Okay, this time hopefully we don't get interrupted. I mean, I have the option to not engage with any objects of interest, but I mean, come on, it's so enticing. You get what I mean? Anyway, I mean, we can probably put some tritium in the engine. That'll take care of the rest of the video. The rest of this grand adventure, I'm sure. Glask miner going in. Looks to be a little green. And looks very bumpy. I'm down for this. Oh, wait. It's looking very tropical. And I think I hear rain. Is that right? Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. I'm kinda down with this so far. So this is fungus. All of this stuff. It kinda looks like, just looks like it's underwater, you know what I mean? Also, the sky is pink. I want to make sure that's not because there's a sunset going on. I don't think so. Wow, wow, wow. Real quick, let's take a look at photo mode and go straight. Yep, it's pink. The sky is pink. What happens when we do a sunset? The sky turns blue. I mean, it's not bad, but honestly, I think the 12 o'clock isn't bad looking either. Anyway, I think we could probably grab some thumbnails. Maybe like that. That's not bad. Something like this. Maybe even... Nah, that looks pretty ugly. Whoa! All of a sudden, more fungus just appeared. Hold on, let me get closer. And then try another series of photos. That's gotta work. I think if it's way more... Oh shit. No. No, I don't wanna get attacked by you. It's fine. We'll just get him out of the way. Alright. And then we're gonna go into photo mode. And then let's hide the menu. That was like mid-walk. Okay, hold on. Let's try to get like a good lineup here. Oh, that's not bad. Let's move the sun like over there. I think I'm losing it. I think I lost it. Wait, what if we... Hold on. Hold that thought. Hold that thought. Let's try this. Oh God, we've got enemies on the way. But like something like that. Where he's center. The character is center. And you got this big open space in the middle. It's not terrible. the sun also helps. Let's just play around with where we can put that sun. Oh, if we put it like further back that way. Maybe not. I just want to get the pink sky. Yeah, I think we got enough. I think it's time for us to leave. Well, hold on. Before we leave, we gotta get all of this dihydrogen, of course. Can't leave without that. You know me. Another thing about, you know, maybe just a little critique is these Sentinel guys are not threatening at all. All I have to do is just walk in not even run, just walk in a straight direction, and I'll be largely okay. And if I'm like blasting my way across the map with the jetpack, then I am way more than okay. I don't know, Sentinels always kind of just seemed like a nuisance. I'm sure everybody else has felt the same. Or perhaps just a majority of people. Oh, we got a new milestone. Destroyed 30 Sentinels. Really? Only 30? Alright, sure. I'm sure there's like other, you know, threats, and, you know, maybe it goes a little higher than just those little itty bitty Sentinels. In terms of just like threats and dynamic fights and events, stuff like that. I wouldn't know. I haven't been in those often, in those situations, you know? But I'm not like a No Man's Sky aficionado. I only play it very casually. I really hope these Sentinels don't catch on to me. Alright, we're good. Now, let's get one more look at this planet. I do like the pink sky a lot. But there's not much this place has to offer, except for these very large plateaus everywhere, and the fungus trees, which are everywhere. The fungus trees are everywhere. The place just seems very slimy and pink. So, I don't know, I would think that it's also fairly positive. But yeah, not really anything crazy there. I think I would have to give that a 3 as well. So overall, I would say positive. It was pretty, and the sky looked cool. And it was the first time I ever saw something like those fungus trees. So there you have it. So far, this system is not doing very well. I'm gonna be honest. There's no like standout ones. And the fact that I rated those more positive than negative is, come on, it's a little sad. But yeah, hopefully this next planet, which is named Bujangand Sashib, that, I mean, correct me if I'm way off, but that sounds very Middle Eastern. Am I wrong for saying that? Maybe. I don't want to come off as anything, but it does sound foreign, and not like a sci-fi kind of foreign. Anyway, this planet is probably going to be very boring as well. That's tragic. I think its main draw so far is the flora. Nothing much else, if that makes sense. I think all it has to offer. Oh, wait a minute. It's got like a blue haze everywhere. That's a nice addition. We also have sentinels here, and we got some crazy looking animals. What are you, bro? Oh, that is a unit right there. I like that guy. Wait a minute, and we got wait. What is that? It's like a flower pterodon. And that's like a hold on. This planet has some really cool fauna. A Pistis. Yeah, I take back my initial observations. I'm liking this so far. I mean, it's not like insane or anything. The landscape is pretty boring, and there's nothing that really changes it from everything else, that separates it from everything else, except for the fauna. That's it. Just the animals. But this planet is home to many giant plants. They honestly look like coral. That's kind of the vibes that I'm getting here. Let's stay closer to our ship. And I do like the blue fog that's going on. And we can't see anything anymore. It's just gonna be a green tint to everything. Because, of course, we have to experience a storm. Okay, alright, fine. I'll go back in my ship. I mean, should I just call it off or what? I'm kind of upset that, I didn't get to look at photo mode. I didn't get to. Damn. But, I mean, let's assess a little bit. I don't know. I want to give it, honestly, the same rating that I've given everything else. Well, not everything else, the last two planets, which were both 3s. But I'm trying to think if this planet, offers more than that. Is this planet cooler? Is it nicer, truly, than the other ones? And I think I might say so. I don't know. If I had to choose between, let's see, Nemoth, Glass Miner, and Bujangand Sashib, I think I would choose this one. Ouch. Simply because the fauna really separates it, and I was delightfully surprised to see, the way that the fog contrasts or mingles itself with the rest of the landscape. So, in that case, I think we're gonna have to rate it higher than the other ones. Of course, this session, we're being very, very generous. So I'm gonna give this a 3.5 out of 5 stars. And for the final planet, that will be the moon on that orbits this planet, which is that right there. Oh, wait, no, that's not it. Hold on. It's that right there. Let's go. Soon we'll be able to scan it, I'm sure. Unknown moon of Bujagan Sashib. It's called Adan. This is the night side of the planet, so I'm gonna go this way. Whoops. Oh, I don't know why it stopped me. But it did. Pulse engine unavailable. Fine. I'm just gonna go right here. Okay. Oh, this is interesting. Alright. Let's land and assess our surroundings. Right off the bat, we've got... What even is this? Is this flora or fauna? Okay, I think that's fauna, and then that's flora. No. I got it mixed. I think that's flora, and this is fauna. That's interesting. Okay. So, this is a planet comprised of... What do you even call these things? They definitely have a name. What's the mural that's in like a... that you see in like churches? Oh, I can't figure out the name. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, it's literally just called stained glass. So that's kind of the vibe that we got going on here. And they all have these like, some are like floaty bits, some of them are more intact. And that's kind of it. That's what we're rocking with. It's just all that. There's no like rocks. There's no other signs of life. It's just the same thing over and over and over. So, yeah, I mean, if you're into this sort of, I don't know, idea thing, it's just one thing over and over and over, copy-paste in a bunch of different ways. So, I mean, if you're into that, yeah, this is pretty cool. But there's nothing too special about the place, regardless of that. There's plenty of dihydrogen, and I like that. It's pretty cool. There we go. I'm gonna take a quick look at photo mode. There's our sunset. I do like how giant the other planet that we just visited looks. This is what our 12 p.m. looks like. It's very green. Of course, the sunset makes everything just look beautiful. But yeah, that's kind of it. I think I would have to give this... I don't think this pushes itself past anything, so it's either going to be 3.5 stars or 3. And honestly, all it offers, all it is just these paintings. That's it. It's just painted glass, or sorry, stained glass. That's it. So I'm gonna have to do it. I'm gonna have to give it a 3. After I harvest all of this dihydrogen. I gotta know how much I have now. Where's it at? Where's my dihydrogen? Nope, that's deuterium. Oh, okay, I have 1,000 now. That should be enough. Should be good. Alright, let's hop back in leisure. Let's get back in our ship. Come on. Almost there. Come on. And let's leave. Honestly, I feel a little disappointed from the entire adventure. Let's go ahead and do the rename. Let's give it a 3 out of 5 stars. And that's it. Our favorite one was Bujigand Sashib, the 3.5 out of 5. I gotta see what Totle was, because I honestly can't remember what it looked like for us to give it a 0.5. That's Namoth. Let's see if we can find it. Is that it? Nope. Is that it? Nope. Okay, then it's beyond here. There it is. Slowly peeking out. That was definitely it, right? Yeah. Okay, let's go over there. Sorry, we gave it a 1.5 out of 5. It was our least favorite one. Sorry, my least favorite one. I have to make that clarification because everybody can. You can absolutely feel free to disagree with me. And disagree with my sentiment towards all of these planets. But, like I said, I feel kind of disappointment from this batch of planets. Yeah, why did I rate it so harshly? Let's take a quick look. Oh, yep. That's definitely why. Part of the reason why. But other than this, pretty sure it was just pretty boring. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty boring. Okay, yeah. I didn't need to go back and take a look at it. But, yeah. That's pretty much it. No, I don't want to do the starship. I don't want to fight anybody. Let me get out of there. Cool. We have made it out. See if we can find our... That was 3. Yeah, let's go to Bujigand. Just to get one last look at the planet as we wrap things up. Because I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember much about any of the planets. Was Bujigand the pink one? No, right? I feel like I'm mixing everything up. Whoa. Totally crashed into that meteor. Alright, let's take one last quick look at Bujigand. Oh, this was all of the cool aliens. That's why I gave it that. Yeah, I remember now. I definitely thought it was going to be very bad until I sat the spaceship down and just took a little gander. But only then. Anyway, let's see what photo mode looks like. Oh, that looks weird. Wait. Okay, so it just doesn't show the blue, the blue fog. Sorry, my brain is mush right now. But yeah, that's it. That's another No Man's Sky video. Unfortunate batch of planets. I'm gonna go into photo mode so I don't have to worry about these sentinels. Maybe this could be a good thumbnail. That definitely isn't. Yeah, we're just gonna leave it right there. I'm good with this. Yeah, it's good to finally make another No Man's Sky video. It's you know, it's kind of like a box of chocolates type video, which I'm very down for. Of course, this means I have to prepare myself to be disappointed sometimes, or just get like a bad batch of chocolates, and I feel like that was kind of what happened today, and that's okay, because I am pretty much excited to do the next one, and I will be doing the next one shortly. I just don't know when, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope I was able to relax you, help you relax rather, and hopefully you've fallen asleep at any point in this video, which would be pretty cool. If not, and if you're listening to me ramble on this still frame of this subbar planet, then I appreciate you greatly. And with that being said, I hope all of you have a good rest of your night